delivering catalogues, and she took quite a long time to get to the door. And obviously she opened the door about 5 minutes later. I was about to walk away, and she sort of casually said, "Oh God, that was a long wait." She said, "Oh, well, sorry, I had a fall," and so she invited me in, and we had to sit down, had a chat.
I said about getting out. I used to walk to town every day or whatever previously, my routine. So, "I'll always take you out if you get a wheelchair." I said, "I've got a wheelchair." I
had some spare time on my hands. I said, well, you know, to be honest, if she can't get out, might as well do it for her.
I was amazed to think that he wanted to do such kindness for an old person.
He sees a lot of people and does a lot of different sort of small jobs. Like if anyone needs anything doing, he try and just help other people.
Nice to know that somebody wants to even listen or bother.
The small things that Brendan helped with means probably the world to other people.
Having someone that's going to come and have a natter with her and take on some stuff, you know, give her some stories and have a nice chat with her, it gives her a significant feeling of, you know, being wanted.
In 1987, I applied to train as a volunteer in Stroud, Citizens Advice Bureau, and after I'd had a very thorough training, I then worked as a volunteer in Stroud, and it was the time of the financial sort of problems, a lot of repossessions, and we had a lot of debt. And I was then taken on to do the money advice work, which I did for about 16 years. And then when I retired, I was very happy to do a bit of volunteering again, and then they needed a trustee, particularly to help with raising money. People don't realise it is a charity. It sounds very official, but in fact we have to fundraise.
Anne puts in a huge amount of time. She's a trustee, so she comes to board meetings and supports me along with other trustees at a strategic level. She's out on the street collecting money, fundraising. She's doing displays to put out at fundraising events. She's constantly haranguing everyone else to deliver leaflets, to man a stall for her. She's just a buzz of enthusiasm that really motivates everybody else, which is what I find so fantastic.
When people, I think, sort of see me coming and think, oh, I can't do it anymore, I'm going to have to stop.
I've been involved with the community work for in excess of 30 years, but over the last 25 years I've been involved mainly with bereavement, which is a role I played in the community. Bereavement is a very distressing time, as you know, for any faith or any community. And particularly for Muslim, it is very important that the Muslims are buried as quickly as possible.
Ismail heads the Gloucester Muslim Burial Committee. Ismail and his colleagues make themselves available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In terms of fundraising, Ismail was instrumental in helping organise and fundraise £5,000 for some vital cardiac monitoring equipment for Gloucestershire Royal Hospital. On behalf of the Muslim community of the city. He does it to help people, and that's the kind of individual he is. He's a very humble person as well.
I believe that rather than constantly moaning about something, it's better to get up and do something positive and contribute towards the society. And the only way you can do it is by not talking about it, but by doing it.
I moved to Cheltenham in 1989, came to play for Cheltenham in 91-92. First team player for a number of years. I was the players' representative on the committee. I got elected as chairman of the club in 97-98. So I've been involved on the management side ever since.
Steve had a vision, and the vision was not only for it to be used for sport and for Cheltenham Rugby Club, he wanted it to go wider than that into the heart of the community. And as such, we're not only a rugby club now, but we have at least 20 social sections. Steve has driven us through. He's an inspired leader.
I've put a lot of time and effort in over the years. I've always had it in the back of my mind that if you want to support sport, there's a lot of behind the scenes activity. So I've really enjoyed my sport when I was playing. So I think it's part of my duty to give other people opportunities. The best part of it is you come here on a Sunday morning, or on a Saturday afternoon after a game, you see how much people have enjoyed the games, the smiles on the kids' faces. There's still a lot more to do, and I think you can never really rest on your laurels. There's a lot more in the pipeline, really.